Let me show you something.
Welcome back to Culture Clash Reactions. It's me, Fen.
It's me, Akasha.
Today we thought we'd mix it up a little bit with the comedy, since we were doing British heavy comedy, and she was, as we discussed last time, I'm a big fan of American comedy as well, so this young lady said, why don't we do some American? I said, brilliant. So we were looking at some videos that I wanted to do something that I hadn't seen.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something, and I've been waiting to see a special because just working, we just work all the time. Bill Burr's new special. Something, what's it called? Red Rock something. It doesn't matter. But there's this one video. As soon as I put in Bill Burr, like his new special, it kept coming up. WNBA, 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 Women's NBA.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
I know what it is.
all right, just checking. I don't know. So this is the first for me as well. So, yeah. Should we do it?
Yeah.
Let's see what Billy Burr, who, by the way, is in my top, I'd say top 5 ever comedians for me, Bill Burr. But that's for another time. Right, let's do it. Should we get into it?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Saw a woman a couple months back, professional soccer player, right? She goes on to ESPN or one of these sports channels, and she starts bitching, going like, I don't understand. How come female athletes don't make as much as male professional athletes? And all of these men had to sit there and act like they didn't know what the answer was. They had to sit there like dumbfounded, like, I don't know. Why is that? Literally, I'm sitting at home screaming at the TV because you don't sell any fucking tickets. Nobody is going to women's soccer games. You're playing in a 20,000 seat arena. 1,500 people show up. That's not a good night. The promoter lost his fucking ass on that gig. I'm not saying no professional female athletes, Serena Williams, the women in the UFC, you know?
True.
But nobody's watching your fucking sport. And then you're gonna come and you're gonna get mad at fucking men. They keep doing that shit. Why are you yelling at us? It's not our fucking job. It's not my fucking job to give a fuck about women's soccer, okay? I have men's sport to pay attention to. It's your bullshit, right? Dude, look at the WNBA. Nobody in the WNBA got COVID. Nobody.
That's true.
They have been playing in front of 300 to 400 people a night for a quarter of a century. Not to mention, it's a male-subsidized league. We gave you a fucking league. None of you showed up. Where are all...
Sorry, I just love... This is from his soul.
Yeah.
This is... We gave you a
This is how he actually feels. He's putting it in a...
Yes, this isn't comedy. This
He's just
is...
talking out loud.
He's just
a funny
fucking
person who's talking out loud.
letting it rip.
None of you showed up. Where are all the feminists? None of you went to the fucking games. None of you. You failed them. Not me. Not men. Women failed the WNBA. Ladies, name your top 5 all-time WNBA players of all time. Come on. That's it. Name 5 WNBA teams. Name the WNBA team in your fucking city. You can't do it.
It's true. I can't.
You don't give a fuck about them.
Go on, Bill.
They play night in and night out in front of nobody. It's a fucking tragedy. Right? And then meanwhile, you look at the Kardashians. They're making billions. You look at those Real Housewives shows, they're making money hand over fist, because that's what women are watching. And the money listens. You don't want to watch this shit, you watch this shit. And just shoot it over there, drowning these whores in money. Purses and shoes and Botox. It's just raining.
Let him have it, Bill.
It's raining money.
Let him have it.
That's so good.
So, the money listens. You'd rather watch that shit. Real Housewives, bunch of women just tearing each other down. Well, maybe that's why your husband left you. Maybe that's why your husband left. That's why you can't have kids, bitch. That's why your ass is as flat as your titties, bitch, right? That's the message you sent. We would rather watch that than see a bunch of women come together as a team and try to achieve a common goal. We would rather watch them actually fucking destroy each other.
That's so true.
Yeah.
That's so true.
I don't know.
Fucking
And then at the
let 'em
end,
have it,
you come back and you fucking yell at guys. And it's like, all right, so let me get this straight. I have to buy you a drink, stop the axe murderer from coming through the fucking window, and I have to watch WNBA games for you? Like, when are you going to pick up your end of the couch? Yeah. I don't have any sympathy for women when it comes to shit like that, because every study they've ever done to determine who's smarter, men or women, every study comes back and says women are smarter. Every fucking one. Ladies, you shouldn't be applauding that.
I was about to say, don't. You know he's setting them up. He's
Yeah.
sitting there, he's about to set
Of
them up.
course.
You know I'm an asshole. You know this isn't gonna end well.
The bitches are like, yes.
Did he say I'm pretty? Oh my God! Get out of the relationship. If every study says that you're smarter, okay, the question you should be asking yourself was, we're so goddamn smart, how are we in the situation we're in? Well, you're in the situation you're in not because of guys like me, as much as you want to blame me. You know, ladies, you can't tell me you never drove by a sports bar on a football Sunday and looked at the humanity in there? All those dumb guys with their big beer bellies bumping shit. Hey, it's on my fantasy team! Up top, yeah! Want to get some more mozzarella sticks? Yeah. As a woman with your bigger brain, you never looked in there and thought to yourself, I'm fucking losing to that? I'm losing to that. Yeah, there's nothing stopping you other than the fact that you guys are just into destroying each other. No, now it's gonna get quiet. I see all that sneaky shit you do. Ladies, if you could just support the WNBA the way you support a fat chick that's proud of her body and is no longer a threat to you, you know, that league would be doing better numbers than the NBA.
Let him have it, bro.
Oh. No, I mean, it's true, though. It's true.
Brilliant. The great Billy Burr there.
So good.
Doing what he always
He's
does.
so good.
I love his Monday morning
He's one I
podcast as well.
genuinely laugh at.
Love it. And, like, well, first of all, thoughts, ladies. Go on, speaking for the ladies in the room, because you know what I think.
I'm not a good one to speak for the ladies because I'm not a feminist. So.
Well, this is what I'm saying. That's the reason why we're getting married, because you're not.
I mean, he has a point on everything.
This is the thing, like.
And I'll be the first one to tell you, I'm like busting up them ratings for Real Housewives, Kardashians. So I'm not going to sit over here and be like, oh my God, what are you talking about? No.
The amount of from Kardashian.
And I also recognize that we need men, just like men need us. So I can't do this whole like,
for sure. The
I can't do that.
feminism thing,
We all
it's
have
just,
our strengths.
It's just weird. It's just weird. You know,
Yeah.
and like the WNBA, forget the fact that like the standard isn't great. Or even like right now, they're really pushing women's football in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. They're definitely better than they were 15 years ago, but it's still the standard, babe. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's the same as watching. I wouldn't go watch. You know how there's like Premiership? I wouldn't go watch a conference game on my day off. Conference is like lower league because the standard's not great and there's nothing in there for me. Same with the women's football, but I mean in the UK they're shoving it down people. But anyway, that's for another thing. But yeah, you can not to get into the comedy thing again as well. But this is what I mean by like comedians like Bill Burr who are American. It's material. They're actually making you know what I mean. They have to create something from nothing as opposed to just use the fact that they're, you know, either too fat or because they're a woman or, you know what I mean? Like they have to think of, am I making any
actual
sense?
Things that like have impact
and that like you don't want to laugh at because you know, but it's true and it's put brilliantly and it's put hilariously.
Right. And you catch yourself. That's what I like about Bill Burr's comedy.
Right.
Is he trips you up in your own.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like just like he did with the women who were like,
Right.
yes, bitch, let's go.
Right.
But you know.
Right. The greatest ever at that was Patrice, but I definitely want to do some Patrice.
Yeah.
reactions for you because he's my favorite ever. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. That was a lot of fun. Now I have to go.
Now we have to go watch this special. Let's watch it.
I bet it's brilliant. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Check out our Instagram, Culture Clash Reaction. Until next time, it's always a pleasure hanging out with you guys. One more time for the Halloween aesthetic. It's alright, I guess. Bitch. See you later. Bye.